This is ANN News Brief.
Spokesperson for the Ethiopian opposition party, the National Movement of the Amhara Party, Christian Tadeli, says at least 56 of its members have been arrested, and there had also been arrests in Oromia State, but they are yet to be confirmed by the police. These arrests follow the failed coup attempt in the country's northern Amhara state, where dozens of people were killed over the weekend. 5 top military generals were also killed. In another news, people in Ethiopia are now able to access the internet through a Wi-Fi connection, but mobile phone data is still not available. Internet access had been blocked for days. Earlier, there was an 8-day internet shutdown coinciding with national school examinations. The reason for the blackout was never explained. Ivory Coast government says it has launched a new strategy to end child labor in cocoa farming and other sectors by raising women's incomes and building schools. Executive Secretary of the National Committee for the Fight Against Child Labor and Trafficking, Patricia Selville, said the plan is more wide-reaching than previous ones and aims to tackle household poverty and root out cause of child labor. Ivory Coast, the world's top cocoa producer, launched its first national action plan against child labor in 2012, but the problem remains widespread in poor farming communities. An anti-slavery organization, Walk Free Foundation, report last year shows almost 900,000 children work in the cocoa sector, some for their parents and some trafficked from abroad. Yao said the new action plan will run from 2019 to 2021. Stay with us, we'll be back after the short break. Malawi opposition parties say they intend to examine bank accounts of the country's electoral staff to track possible bribes. Their legal representative, Mordecai Msiska, said on Wednesday the opposition needs to know whether any employees of Malawi Electoral Commission had any unusual transaction in their accounts that could not be explained in terms of inflows of funds after the country's contested polls the opposition says was fraudulent. Malawi's opposition has filed an appeal at the country's constitutional court in Lilongwe on Wednesday, requesting an annulment of the presidential election. That's CNN News Brief. Join us again at 5 for our full newscast. For details on these and other breaking stories, visit our website, annafrica.news. Conversation continues on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. I'm Lucy Adeyemi.